The sheep are in the meadow and the kine in the cote. The lies along in thy bed, bonny at home. The sheep are in the meadow and the kine in the cote. The lies along in thy bed, bonny at home. The sheep are in the meadow and the kine are in the cote. The lies along in thy bed, bonny at home. The sheep are in the meadow and the kine are in the cote. The lies along in thy bed, bonny at home.
Welcome. Good evening and happy beginning of the new week for all of you guys who are and will be joining live tonight for this live stream. This is going to be, if my memory serves me well, and if I remember what the hell I typed in the description of the video, part number 4 of my Blood and Wine walkthrough series for Death March New Game Plus. We are up to the Beyond Hill and Dale quest. My Geralt just entered the Fable land. I'll quickly remind you with the description of the quest as told by Dandelion, one of Geralt's best and most loyal friends, despite of what you might remember from Dandelion from previous games and from the books. Geralt had not at first planned to free Siana. He had focused his efforts on forcing Dettlaff to reveal himself and fight, but then Geralt changed his mind. I cannot rightly say why. It's possible Regis persuaded him, though it's just as likely the Witcher had concluded he would not slay a sentient creature, all the more so because said creature had been betrayed. Just as Damien had advised, Regis and Geralt went to the playroom at the Ducal Palace. It seemed a strange choice for a prison, but Anna Henrietta was known to have oft unusual ideas. The Witcher and the vampire searched the room but found no sign of Siana. They deduced she had to be concealed inside an illusion. The mage Artorius Vigo had created it years earlier for the ducal daughters when they were but children. It was a fairy tale land. One could enter through the room. That's exactly... Don't say you hate Dandelion. What the hell? He was my favorite character from the books before the group met Regis on their travels. This is just the beginning of the adventure. Tonight's live stream is going to be about an hour long, maybe a little bit more, depending on how quickly I go through the Fable land. I will show you the Easter egg or reference, if you prefer to call it, to Dark Souls, the special sword that's located at the very end of this quest. But I will not proceed with the final sea where things are actually going to finish. Tomorrow will be the final live stream, guys, so the event is already scheduled for the exact same time as today. And if you want to catch it live, it will be probably about an hour long again. I wanted to split it because it would make it a little bit easier for folks who can't watch the live stream. They can just watch the recorded version, and watching a recorded version so long, over 2 or 3 hours, is really hard sometimes. Where is it? Insectoid, applying, and let's two-shot the damn monster. Oh, really? You're playing smart? Look at what big difference. A couple of decoctions, 3 actually, decoctions.
Damn it.
And
this
1
is a
oil.
playground for 2 little girls. Something's not right.
I don't know why this tells me to go the other way, but alright. I'll follow. I know where I'm supposed to go. It's just weird that the minimap tells me to go the other direction. It's a very small, confined space with not so invisible walls. You know, the green stuff over there in the background are actually magic walls that would not allow me to go past that. Anyway, I'm back at the starting point. I'll just follow the road. You can't go wrong in the Fable land if you follow the pathway. Or maybe you could. I'm terrible, and I shouldn't say I'm terrible against with Gwent against anything here, because I've never played the minigame part of The Witcher 3. I'm a huge fan of the standalone version of Gwent.
He my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
In the Bulgarian translation, the hag that we're about to fight is called Baba Yaga. Yaga is basically her name, and Baba means grandmother. Let's see the scenic.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Okay, this is the Wicked Witch. And there is a rather simple mechanic
You cannot possibly fear a few magic
that I should actually try and make her jump down. Maybe I could kill these things first. Okay. Now, I just have to sit here in the middle and wait for her to charge me, like this.
That's
As soon as that happens, I could take care of the broom. Oh, holy crap. And the fight should be relatively easy,
Felicitations, Witcher. It seems you've won.
despite the fact that she's a boss. It's because of the build I'm using.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Siana? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Hey Manuel, thank you for your subscription, mate. Let's ask Jack about the magic beans.
Beans? What beans?
Try not to interrupt. Well, Jack, where are they?
Siana, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little picky went to market. This little picky went home. For instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
I'm here for you, dumb lady. I like number 2 but better.
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Okay. Even though I've done it a few times before, I would like to do all of these side options if you guys don't mind, so let's begin with number 4.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Mm-hmm. Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Perrin?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Ulak had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
You guys want to make a vote? This won't change too much, at least not at this point. But would you like to agree with her, number one? Or do we tell her that there is absolutely no excuse for what she's done? The murders she ordered for Dettlaff to do. And let me tell you why you guys get a chance to vote. By the way, the stream delay is extremely short lately. I don't know if YouTube did something to improve it, but it's about 10-11 seconds, and I've been counting it today, yesterday, and the day before. All 3 days the live streams have been with a very short delay. That's really good to hear from my point of view. Regarding the Wicked Witch, the boss fight that didn't seem like a nasty boss or anything really challenging, I have to say that she was a lot more challenging the first time I met her, especially because I didn't know the mechanics. I didn't know how to make her jump down or fall down. I didn't know that it's useful and better if I killed the broom quick and first. Plus, I wasn't using overpowered alchemy build. I was using my previous build, which I believe I've shared in a video about a year ago, just before the expansion or shortly after it, I don't really remember. It's a very balanced, kind of a lore-friendly build, or at least much more lore-friendly than the one I'm using today. Number one it is.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged, before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are 2 ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Oh, that's not good.
Joss can
Game
usually
seems to
be found
froze there
wandering
for
the
a
glade
moment.
at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Oh yes, I remember I've tried entering this and I couldn't. There is nothing really else here that you can
So,
explore, find,
What
pick up.
exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
Hey Oscar.
Fred, time flows differently in the Fable sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Oh, I do remember attack here. Come on. Where are you? There should have been an attack here, an ambush. Huh. Really? Okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there isn't an attack.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Okay, you take the pink one. Oh, look! That's Roach! That's my Roach with a horn. And we've got to meet a few wolves down there.
Ay, caramba!
Oh, what the hell is happening? Save Joss from the wolves. I don't see Joss here. What's wrong? Is it because we're not on the horses? Maybe I should wait for her to jump up on her pink one. There we go. Okay, let's give it a try again. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the game. It seems to be very, very seriously lagging. And this isn't an MMO game. I'm not like connecting to a server or anything. I should be able to play it. Yeah, Vulkk is wolf in Bulgarian, and I pronounce the word mistakenly sometimes. Wolves are my bane, regardless of how many different kinds of builds, unless it's a build revolving around Whirl. I always have trouble. What the hell is happening?
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans. I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that. Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it? A human! The most human in the land of 1,000 fables! Everyone! Wolves! Run!
So, according to the boy who always lies, the red beam has not been swallowed. That's interesting.
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody! 3 times over! Help! Wolves!
And what about the yellow one?
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground. And who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf! Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Get ready for voting, folks. We are going to see the lass who sells flint.
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
You see
What
that
did you
tower
do
up
then?
in the air?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once.
We will
that
be
sort of
going
thing.
there.
Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Maybe that's why I didn't get ambushed down there from the bees, guys, the pixies. Should have gotten ambushed, but probably they just didn't load in time. And yes, with the normal build and without being pumped up with decoctions and high toxicity, you should not be able to kill these with less than 2 or 3 hits. By the way, they behave just like... oh crap, what were these small annoying necrophage creatures? Let's see. Not the goose. Foglets? No, not the foglets. Oh, damn it. Ah, damn it. You know, it's the card in Gwent that used to be very overpowered in closed beta. Neckers! The Neckers. Oh, the Neckers were so crazy strong with the consume monsters over there.
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fistek pure as virgin tears.
There is a cat, of course. Cannot be a place in The Witcher 3 without a cat hanging around. There are some interesting things that we should pay attention to over here. We'll take unwanted children. I'll take any unwanted children of your hands. Chubby ones preferred. Those skinny ones won't be turned away from the witch, the one we just killed. The next one. Seeking owner of glass slipper. From Prince Hubert. At last night's ball, I danced with a lady with blue eyes and blonde hair, tied up in a bun. At the stroke of midnight, she left, leaving behind a glass slipper. Each woman in the land of 1,000 fables is to appear before me to try on slipper until I determine the lady's identity. And in due course, promise matrimony. Failure to appear with the will be punishable by flogging. The next one. Get your mitts off my matters. Princess Alexia. I have to say I don't remember that one. To the Joker who's always stuffing things under my matters. I'm warning you for the last time. If I catch you, I'll have you lashed, scalded, flayed, and finally torn apart by horses. Remind me, which fable is this? I don't remember reading or hearing that one before. Maybe just me, maybe it's not popular here in Bulgaria. Master Duck wants some information. One of my eggs hatched into something ugly. I suspect Madame Duck cheated on me with one of the 6 swans. Though she denies everything, I'll pay good coin for evidence of her guilt. Full anonymity assumed. Princess and the Pea? That's the story? Oh. I'll have to look out for it. Maybe Google will have something to tell me. Fresh goods. Tobacco, Fistek and liqueur from absinthe to Everclear. The customer is always right. The girl who sells it all, formerly known as the girl who sells flint. And the best one, which is actually a real contract quest for my Geralt right here. Lucy the Goosey, residents of the fabled land. Somebody's after me. Ever since I moved here from the castle in the clouds, we will be going there later, I feel like I'm being watched. Help me before it's too late. Albina the Goose, known as the goose that lays golden eggs. I know Josh says it's him, but it's not. Okay. That is the... Holy crap, it's very laggy.
Contract from a
That
goose.
is the contract.
That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Now, let's save this because the next voting I'm going to ask you guys to do during the conversation here will be of great importance. I mean, really the most important choice we have to make, even though it doesn't seem like so, but it will have a huge impact on the end of the story. If you know why and how is it connected, please don't give it away.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of Fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Aturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
One cat. Okay, here is the question. Do we ask her to give the ribbon back to Siana, or do we ditch her and go away? It's a very simple and strange question, but especially if you know what meaning this ribbon will have later in the story, give me your vote without spoiling it in the chat, because we'll see the result of today's decision tomorrow during the last live stream. So what do you think? 1 or 3? Okay, absolutely everybody is voting for 1. Come on, someone, just to be on the opposition, someone vote for 3. It's obvious that I'm doing 1 because everybody is really insisting on it. There we go, thank you. We do 4? Really? That's nice. Who voted 4? Teenage Leave 0. Nice one, man. Alright, let's ask for the ribbon.
Give Siana
She won't
the
give it
ribbon.
up easily.
Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
No. I don't think I can beat her. That's why I'm not using number 1. And I will have to pay 500.
Fine, I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, it is a perk of being rich, because 500 is literally nothing. That's the quest I want to do. Wow, it's for level 99. Whoa, look at this. My level is... Oh crap, I'm 100 already. When did I reach 100? Was it yesterday or today during one of these quests? Okay, congratulations to myself, because I didn't notice it until now. Nobody else did. Damn you guys. We're doing Duck Duck Goose. Go to the goose's home. It's a side quest, but of course I won't miss doing it. Plus it's just nearby. We can't have a map in this region here, but it's a fairly small
This
land.
Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go. Oh, the Three Little Pigs' homes. But you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember
We've got the
Joss's
House of
words.
Sticks right ahead of me.
One beam lies out in the open, guarded
And
by
here to
three
the right.
nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Here to the right is the wooden one. The only one standing still is the brick one. We'll go there, of course, just in a little while. First, let's do that side quest. Hello, sweeties.
Not bad.
How exactly did I not hit it? I will go everywhere. If by any chance I forget or miss to go to some place, you have a chance to correct me and remind me later on, guys. But let's go for the goose's home first.
Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather, broken. There was a fight. A feather, broken. There was a fight.
Can't
These
save.
feathers must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies!
You mean more pixies?
How you like that silver?
Oh wait, I've actually been leveling up my sword. Whoa, unintentionally. Yeah. I might have some trouble leveling the sword up to the maximum, unless of course I grind a little bit in the end. It's just because I'm careless and I allow things to hit me.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The ghost is ours!
Ugly and fierce.
Come on!
Then we've got some nasty dwarfs. Bandit dwarfs. This guy has always been the most troublesome one with the big hammer, I think it is. Although they're supposed to be equal. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a quick one. Oh! These aren't normal creatures, look at that, of course I'm using the silver sword. How silly of me.
But
Do
why
not
keep her
remember.
in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well.
Nothing here
Where's
is
the
really
key?
human. I'll move up. That's the key. You move away, thank you.
Here it is. Got it.
I'm using the Grandmaster Bear School. Because of the outfit and the appearance, not because
Good
it's
thing
the
you
best for
posted
the
that
build.
notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Thank you!
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Okay. I don't remember anything else special here in the camp,
Nature of the
so
job.
I might as
I
well
don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
go and try to find
Spent a
special
few idyllic
corpse of
months
a
in
special
Vulkk
creature
some time
here
past.
somewhere.
Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
I don't exactly remember where was that corpse. What did you mean by the end?
Night's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henriette and I
The
would
end of the
occasionally run into
rainbow,
them
okay.
here.
Let's
You
go there. I
see,
don't
knights
actually... Oh,
errant
that's the
far
corpse.
outnumber princesses in the real world, so some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land, in search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
Only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious.
Recognize it? Once upon a time, a terrible dragon attacked Vizima. It took a clever young cobbler to bring about its defeat.
Right. Every now and again, some village idiot tries to imitate him, and I gotta come in to clean up the mess. Just one thing in its gut. A half-digested sheep. Stuffed with tar and sulfur. Of course. But no bean.
Does that not disgust you, poking about in a rotting corpse?
Compared to the time I fought a Zugel in Vizima's sewers, this... Never mind. Don't feel like telling that story again.
Heading to the end of the rainbow because I literally don't remember what was there. I'm curious to remind myself. Or is it something that I've probably never discovered?
Be careful!
What now,
Oh.
you piece of filth?
Okay, yeah. Ooh, 101. Nice. Cool. Don't remember this cauldron and the panther. Is it possible that I've not seen it before? Good thing about this damn game, no matter how many times I've played it and how many different choices I've made, there is always something that I'm seeing for the first time. This I've either forgotten or plainly never done it before. So thank you for reminding me to go to the end of the rainbow. Okay, let's start doing the bean searching. Unless there is something else that you guys want me to explore and do that I would forget otherwise. First stop, the House of the Three Little Pigs. The game is on absolutely maximum settings for absolutely everything. Did you call me? Little?
Hey,
Little
watch
one?
it.
Hello. Hello. Balina. Does the game look good, bad, choppy, or how else would you care to describe it? I don't remember what oil would be good, because the pigs are actually damn tough. Look at them! Whoa. Okay, they are less tough than before, and I've got Iron Dike to help me with this. Yeah, the build with Iron Dike is way too powerful. Whoops.
I shall butcher you.
It tried to kick me. Okay. It's running smooth, that's very good to know. It's a lot smoother when I'm not live streaming, but I'm doing everything from one and the same PC, so I have no option. More magic dust, come on. Oh, the bean is not in the corpse. Of course, okay.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of surprises? What else are you hiding behind that gruff exterior?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of the Maids of Vicovaro, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. We must keep looking.
Yes, we will keep looking. I remember the armor in the
So,
lake. I don't
do you
remember
like it
where
here?
exactly was,
No,
but I'll
got a
find it.
problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Oh no, we'll leave the climbing for last. Let's go do some of the others first. I think it was here somewhere. Right?
I'd always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up.
Almost certain it was here somewhere. Come on, swim quicker. Or maybe it isn't. And before I drown, I'll just pop up. To the 3 bears it is. Oh, more pixies. The wisp, alright. I'm looking for some kind of an Easter egg or side quest. So, the 3 bears.
3 bears.
3 stools,
And,
3 beds, 3 bowls.
The girl is kind of eaten. It's not exactly like in the Fable. No comment? Oh. Okay.
Someone's eaten from our bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small. The third
Oh.
just right. Blonde curls. The rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No beam here. Gotta keep looking.
Okay. It's a lot easier when I catch them one by one. Was that 40,000 or did I see wrong? Cool, that's a few more points for the silver sword. Now where is my beam? Who ate it? Oh, this one probably. No. Hey, it's supposed to be here. Maybe here. Huh. Where are you? Oh, the beam is here. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, one more to check. Oh, magic foot. Okay. Oh, that's right. We've got the tower. One of the beams is up in the tower. And the last one is with the French accent speaking big bad wolf. Let's go to the Grandma's house. Oh, wait, it's that direction. Yeah, the 3 bears was just for fun. There is no bean there. And that It's a funny looking house. The big bad wolf is my favorite part from the Fable land, actually. I've never tried. What would happen if I try to dive down? Find the dress first. Can I actually do it? Or maybe I've done it and I don't remember. We'll see. Aha, it's here, but I'm not allowed to pick it up. Okay. Now the exit would be that way. Hi Hussein, how are you doing? No, it's on the same spots. It's just not supposed to be where the bears are. The bears are for fun. You don't need to visit all these places, but I choose to remind myself how fun things are. And she's waiting for me over here. Fortunately, I don't have anything to show for.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
Gotta love the big bad wolf. It's so awesome.
Hello? Can we talk?
Schwumbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Siana, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Siana to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who'd know what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. A piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Well, Let's go dive once again. This time
All
it will
right.
be available for
Time to
pickup.
jump in the well.
Break a leg?
Like, no. Maybe something else. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling okay, mate. And welcome back. That would be the hunter. I don't know if we can see him properly. Of course, we've already seen the little red-hooded lady. She's grown up. Which part? This is almost the ending of Blood and Wine. There is one more episode scheduled for tomorrow where I'll do the very last part with the final boss fight and the conclusion that we together are going to choose. Well, we've chosen most of it already.
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Fantastic. Do you see the three animals in the background, by the way? Horse, dog, and I forgot what were the other two. Cat and what the hell was the name of that animal? The pale chick. Let's actually insult her.
Honestly, so-so.
Women must love you.
Actually, I do just fine.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Siana can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama,
Oh, damn it.
what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
I love this part, damn. So fun. Why the face of Geralt looks so weird? It's because of the million decoctions and the high toxicity. Again, I'm being impatient.
Ugly and fierce.
Wish I would remember which... Is it cursed? I think it's supposed to be cursed. Never really cared for. Or maybe relic? Ah, never mind. Okay, that's enough play, dude.
I shall butcher you.
Siana is more annoying than helpful here. Oh damn, that was close.
Ugh, ugly and fierce.
Nice.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean? A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Give me a choice, guys. One or two. And meanwhile, let me tell you, Leroy, that what you're saying, downloading Wild Hunt, it's awesome, man. But for about $30 to $40, depending on where you're getting the game from, you could gain the Game of the Year edition, which contains the original game, all of the latest patches, and the 2 expansions for $30. So that's really a good damn price. Hello, Geralt of Rivia. How about a round of Gwent? I think number 1 prevails for the moment. I've started The Wolf Among Us, but never finished it. Maybe I should regret not finishing it. So, anybody else wants to cast a vote? So far, 1 is winning, I think, and by far. Let's learn more about Siana.
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They had escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes, and the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
I think these conversations with Siana here in the Fable land are really important because they give us a much more detailed portrait of what the character actually is. She's not exactly that bad, negative creature that was introduced to us the moment we exposed her before Dettlaff.
Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard! He's come out to show off his new robe.
Stunning, are they not? My new robe's absolutely stunning.
I forgot about the Emperor, the Naked King. Oh crap.
But to the wise and cunning.
Nice, I've managed to level up Iron Tide quite a few times.
Stunning, are they not? My new robe.
Okay, the last objective. Oh, I haven't found the armor piece yet, but later on. Okay, let's go through this now. We're going up to the tower. which is right over there. This is probably where the picture gets a little bit blurry because there is so much flora around us. The entrance was on this side. More. Okay. I could have leveled up another 2 points for the sword, but okay. I can go without it. One save, because I don't remember when I last saved.
Could pull
You
myself
mean
up here,
this playthrough
and I'll
or
have
by
to make that
default?
jump.
Any
If you
new
say
game
so,
plus
I shall
playthrough?
wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong
It
suit.
really helped me a lot when I'm so familiar with the story. I'm still missing a detail here and there, but it's so much better when I can actually provide walkthrough, not the playthrough. Couldn't believe how much of a difference there is between those two words. No, she's not.
Prince's
She's
corpse.
emotionally unstable.
Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
But she's not an idiot. Hey, Jim. So, I've fallen before, and it's quite high. You know that Geralt is totally incapable of jumping up and down, so gotta be really, really careful not to do this. She's hot, yes. You will get a chance to vote for the romantic scene that's coming later on. Well, you get whether we do the romantic scene or we don't. Thanks, Leroy. Yeah, you and so many other folks have found my channel because of Star Wars: The Old Republic. It is still by far my main game, and because I'm a Star Wars junkie, it will probably always be. And yes, if you jump from here, you die. Guess how I know it. Whoops. Now she's supposed to be... Relic? Man, let's check again. What the hell kind of creature she is? I don't need that boost. It's just good to play around with it. Oh, Spectre. She's a Spectre. Of course she's a Spectre. She is... well, this type of Spectre. Or more like one of these types of Spectre. Never mind, she is a Spectre. That's the bottom line. Let's kill her as quickly as possible. Which one is the... Oh, this one is the Spectre Oil. Come on, sweetie. Make the fight fun. Don't sit like that, damn you. Hello. Oh, that's not good. It's definitely not good. I don't know if it's a bug or something else. Do I have to relog now? What the hell is happening with the game today? I've not experienced that bug before. Do I have to walk around you like crazy? Come on, bitch, wake up. Okay, I'll reload. It's a bug I've never seen before. And what's that now? Third time I'm having some weird issues with the game. let's see. Where am I? Oh, actually close. Maybe I could apply the oil a little bit beforehand. Save the game here so I don't have to open the inventory when I get in. Come on, beauty.
Too late! Too
Okay.
late!
She's very much alive now. And of course she's healing from these creatures. Come on, bitch. Oh, damn it. That would be a very good moment for me to have World. But I don't. Oh, look, that's something that doesn't happen often. I have to fix my armor.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Hand yourself.
She might be pregnant. Alright, now. Can finally pick up the last beam.
Yellow bean. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
It was a bit of a climb, yes. Quick save, because again, I've been impatient in the past, and I've fallen quite a few times. From several different places up in this tower. There, for now, the most scary moment is before me. Oh, there we go. To find the proper place for how to tag and jump on the ladder. And Siana is waiting for me down here.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
I don't want the wolf, mate. I don't want the feline. I don't want the cat set. I don't want any of the others. I play with this one and I'm sacrificing one skill slot because of the appearance of the bear skull. I love the appearance of this armor set. That's the only reason. The adrenaline boost as well.
To use him, was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Matina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses'll do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. No, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
To use him, was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued.
Oh,
Do
wait. What the hell?
We were... I
Sorry.
forgot.
Yeah. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but to return...
So they're
Yes, but
playing with
definitely.
Got a history with Dettlaff now.
Sorry
So
about
this
that.
meeting will be
I
different.
misclicked.
Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sort off to this fecking Fable sphere. Now we
Well, I
must
thought
plant
I would
by the
end
path
up
near
this
Longlock's tower.
a little
Then
bit
prepare
quicker.
to meet the giant.
Oh, she gave away the secret that we are meeting a giant.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beams.
Oh, what the hell? Well, I kind of have to look for the armor now. But I still don't know where is it. I don't want to plant the beams because that means I will go up. Oh, give me some clues. Where exactly is it? Oh, there it is. Wait.
Will-o'-the-wisp. Think it's got something to show us.
Careful, it's not to be trusted.
Come on, Wisp. Stop twirling around. Ah, there we go. Toussaint armor set, which I believe is exactly the same or very, very similar to the armor sets the 2 knights, knight errants, were dressed up with. Oh crap. Need to save that set though, so I'm gonna have to throw away all of these other craps. Oh wait, I can yes, of course I can throw these things, they're heavy enough and I don't really need money. Okay. Right, so the pixies are gone. I just need to find the place. There it is.
Wait.
Why?
What do you
The
mean
stalk will
forgot the
sprout
sword? It's
abruptly,
not...
very
oh,
abruptly.
okay, yeah.
We must be careful.
Never mind. I'll pick it up probably next time. I'm not using the sword anyway.
All right, toss them.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Dumbass Witcher.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Yeah, that's groping.
Incredible.
Admire
Come
the
on,
view
Guardian.
later. First, we must deal with...
Big ass giant guardian. Who has some very weird mechanic that I usually never use. And I don't think I'll use it today either. The mechanic involves these things getting electrified and my Geralt luring the giant to hit these piles with the hammer. Oops. Where the hell is he? Come on, I want to do the mechanic before I start fighting him my normal way. There we go. That's supposed to make the fight easier and quicker. Although I'm not entirely sure if it really is easier. After all, he's just a normal giant. Did I get him? Yes, I did. There we go. It's an easy fight, and I actually managed to use the mechanic twice. Twice. Yes, not twice. Okay. Ooh.
For a
Now
fairy tale
we get to
creature,
do
that was one
choice.
tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
What do you mean? Okay. Choice for you guys. Number 1 or number 2? Obviously, number 1 is very likely to lead us to some special moments that are not suggested for small children. Vote now. Do we want to explore how Geralt the Witcher can be useful to Siana, or we want to get rid of her as soon as possible? Yeah, I think it's more than obvious. Almost everybody is voting 1 so far. Do I dare say that Dimitri is a part of the opposition yet again? Nice one, man. It's always good to have someone on the other side. Is anybody gonna vote 3? I don't believe you're 9 years old. Although, who knows? Yeah, I mean, number 1 is so overwhelmingly winning for the moment that I don't think there is any point to wait for more votes, guys. What do you say? Okay, let's go number 1 and stay quiet for a couple of minutes while something magic happens in the cloud.
That so? How? Plan to use me like you did Deadloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
That's it. 2 minutes and Geralt is done.
Just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, it'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times.
It's that special pose again with the left hand behind her back.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you, for everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now. Come. The exit's this way.
No, we're not heading for the exit yet. Right. The giant's corpse is here. If I remember correctly, what I'm about to show you guys is supposed to be here to the left. I might as well just quick save it. Don't remember exactly where. Oh wait, we have to cross the bridge, then go to...
Another will-o'-the-wisp.
That wisp is leading me where I don't want to go yet. There we go. That's the pathway. I knew it's to the left. Just forgot that it's after the bridge. So we're heading down and over there inside the cave. If you've played Dark Souls, you probably know what I'm about to find over here. I haven't played the game, but I know it's an Easter egg or a reference to Dark Souls games. The shaft. Everything went dark. Lovely. The sword is actually far weaker than my current swords, but it's still a nice thing to have. And look at the boosts, actually. Art boost, Igni boost, QM boost, Yarden boost, Axi boost, everything. Plus, of course, 3 empty slots for you to place whatever you want. This is probably a very useful sword for, excuse me, for a sign build and the Griffin set. Now let's go. Only I remember how. Back up. Climb. Oh, don't climb. Oh, there. Climb there. Come on, dude. Yeah, well, that was sex in space. Fun. Cannot climb through here, can I? Have to go from here. Whoa, oh, that was a weird bug. Come on! Let me go! Finally. By the way, this is the end of tonight's stream, guys. It's been actually 1.5 hours, surprisingly. And this is the keep in the cloud, or the castle in the cloud. Nothing really interesting here to pick up, learn, or find. Or at least I don't remember anything interesting here. And if I keep following the wisp, which is probably by the well already. Magic gold, okay, I forgot about that one. And the donkey. Come on, donkey. If anybody remembers anything special and secret hidden in here, please tell me now, because I remember exploring this a lot in my first playthrough and I never found anything interesting or worthwhile, a side story, a reference, or an Easter egg or something. So basically what I have to do is just follow the wisp, go up to the well over there, and jump through it to go back to Toussaint and Vulkk. But as I told you, I'm not doing it, so when I'll leave it for tomorrow. Tomorrow starting time is exactly the same as today. The event has already been scheduled. You can set your reminders and YouTube will send you a reminder, a notification if you prefer, for when I'm about to start streaming. And of course they usually send emails if you opt for them, for when I have a new video or a live stream. For this, with this, I'm ending the live show for today. Thank you for joining me for this overly extensive but a lot of fun, I think, exploration of the Fable land, the land of the 1,000 fables. Tomorrow is the last stream for the series and probably the last walkthrough that I'll be doing for The Witcher 3. I will have many more videos coming.
Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
Okay,
They were my
let's
right,
leave that.
my due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Yes, I'll be first. Shover, my build is featured as a first video in the playlist. You can find it in the link down below, mate. For about 15 minutes I've explained every little detail of the build. Why is it like this? Why I'm using these skills, those decoctions. Why I opt for the Bear School Guild, Bear School set when it's obviously not the optimal for this kind of build, and other things like that. Take a look. I hope that you will find the video interesting and probably even useful. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow, same time, same place.
The sheep out in the meadow and the coyote in the lies along in thy bed, Bonnie the sheep out in the meadow and the coyote in the cool. The sheep